And we will get back to that in just a couple of moments, but it's all about if we've got anything live, we'll try to bring it you. And let's see, we've got a C-17 just about to taxi out. He may be holding for a little bit. I'll put the camera just there, but yeah, you're really going to it's going to be one of those difficult ones because the weather is really coming in, and as I said, by 6 o'clock it's really going to start to rain, so it's going to make it difficult to say hi to everybody. But I'm going to quickly go through the chat room. Say hello to Becky Davis. Adu is with us. Helen Ward asked a question about Marham. Answer that in just a moment. And who else? Dawn E, thank you for joining us. Claire Lee, hello Claire, lovely to see you. Mel Cragg, Mike B, Dick and McVitie, Colin Hill. Helen Ward says, would you recommend spotting at Marham? It's okay. It's a couple of tricky places to get to there, but I have been there. The problem with Marham, you just never know. They haven't got many aircraft there. It's where the F-35s are, the Royal Air Force ones, but oh, it's so hit and miss, isn't it, eh? Unless you are in the know and you've got a friend and says, hey, Helen, come over down there. Well, there's definitely going to be some flying. So it's one of those things. If you know there's something, yeah, great. Righty ho, keep the messages coming in, and I will try to say hi, hello, and all that good stuff. Don't forget, tomorrow night, we have Stu Bear's live show tomorrow from the studio. I'm heading back to base tomorrow morning. So he's going further down the runway. I don't know where he's off to, but we will either have a recorded show tomorrow night, depending whether I get back in time to be able to put something together. If I don't, we have got a backup recorded show ready to go out tomorrow night. I would like, and possibly, to show you some of the great stuff I've been filming while I've been here for the last 7 days, because we've got some real cool stuff. Anyway, it's coming back down. Where are you? Oh, you're over there. Right, it's all right. We'll get the C-17. Move that off the screen. There you are. I was starting to think to myself, I thought, well, I can see it in front of me. Why can't I see it through the camera? There you go, your C-17. Got some great news for you aviation buffs in just a moment. Something you're going to really love. It's all about an air show that's coming up that the Bear will be at. So what we're looking at right now, this is live. It's happening right now. It's probably about a 30-second delay, that's all. So you will see this on your trackers and all of that. Okay, any other messages just before I... okay, no, we're all doing tickety-boo. It's very light drizzle at the moment. It's not too bad, but looking at the weather radar, by 6 o'clock, it is going to be absolutely hammering it down. We're going to lose that C-17 in just a moment, but don't worry, I've got some great video footage that I took right from up at the fence a little bit earlier today. I think Hobo is on its way in. See, I had tonight's show all written out for you, and I could give you all the call signs and everything else that everything came through, but the paper would get soaking wet at the moment because it is not very pleasant. But thankfully, for the moment, it's very light drizzle. Okay, don't forget, subscribe. New channel, okay? It's called Travelling Bear. If you haven't already subscribed, please do it right now. At the top of the chat room or underneath this video, you will see a link, takes you straight to it. Join that. It's an exciting new venture that I'm putting together. I've got to say a big thank you to everybody who has subscribed. You are wonderful folks on Airshow World. You're the best, and it's going up and up and up. Got to get to 1,000 before the middle of June. Okay, talking about June, what a lady June is. I love her. No, seriously, talking about June, the very beginning of June, the first weekend of June, it's an air show you have got to go to. If you want to go, get your tickets ASAP. I've mentioned it a lot. I've done an advert for it as well, as I'm sure you know. I'm talking about the Midlands Air Festival. Now, it's more than an air show. It's an absolute... these hot air balloons, they're going up from about 5:30 in the morning. And then they have the night glow on the Friday night, where they have the hot air balloons, and as it gets dark, they light them up, and it looks like a load of amazing light bulbs going on and off to music. It's a brilliant thing to see. You'll see a little bit of that on the advert that I've put together. But anyway, what's the great news? Well, they keep adding aircraft. The latest aircraft to be added on the Sunday, it is the wonderful Saab Draken. It is doing a display at the Midlands Air Festival on the Sunday. It's the Swedish historic one. We haven't seen one of those in the UK actually flying, doing a display over land for a very, very long time, probably around about 11 years. And what a treat. They've managed to organise something where we are going to see that, and that is just, well, for any aviation enthusiast to see a display of a Draken, blimey, I'm excited, and I'm just a casual follower. No, seriously, I'm over the moon about it, and but I know the real fast jet aviation buffs are going to be jumping up and down with the knickers in the air. I tell you, it is that cool. So that is something. If you haven't already got your it's on the Sunday, that is. On the Friday and Saturday, if you like your fast jets, there's the Typhoon. On the Friday and Saturday also, it's the Red Arrows. The Red Arrows are going to be kicking off their 2023 display on the Friday, and wow, it's going to be brilliant. Let's keep our fingers crossed with the weather that it's pretty good as well. So put a date in your diary. Do more than that, get your tickets now, because it's going to be an absolute sellout. Because it is limited, the amount of tickets they have at this particular show. So that's the biggest plug ever. So make sure, if you like your aircraft, be there. Okay, let's get back into what we've been filming today. Let's get back into the camera, and as soon as Hobo comes through, I will hit the live one more time. Please rain, stay away. Let's get into the camera. Let's go. Right, I shall be with you guys in just a second. I'm just literally putting everything back on because coming in right now, because live is what it's all about. You've just been watching some clips from earlier today, but live is where it's at, and that's what we've got right now. So I'll quickly move the camera around because here comes Hobo. I'm going to go through the list of aircraft that we've had today. Look at that. It's, as you can see, it's certainly looking a little bit murky. Oh, there you go, top man. There you go. Dave has just come along and he's just kindly lent me his brolly. So thank you very much there, Dave. There we go. So that's live right now. Hobo KC-135 just coming in, and there we go. I can hold the brolly, and it always worries me when it's raining because I'm not kitted out today for the rain. I didn't expect it to come in, and then it started raining. Whoops, lift that up. Started raining, and then I saw the forecast and I thought, oh boy. Anyway, quickly before we go into the next set of videos, we've got a great crowd of folks, but I'll mention them in just a moment. Just before that, this is not the definitive list of aircraft that we've had today, but here's just a quick run through of some of the best highlights, and they're going to be coming up on the video. So we had that WC-135R and call sign of Atom. That will be coming up on the video pretty soon. TC-135W, that was Olive 27 call sign. A KC-135R Reach 660, that went at 0817 this morning. We've also had other KC-135s, Blue 82, Blue 73, Blue 72, and Hobo 13 went out. Hobo has just come back. And also coming up on this particular show, we've got the Atlas Air and call sign of Giant 18980, and we've got that coming in, and also you'll see it going out as well. So that's pretty much the list. There were a couple of other things, aircraft flying through, but they're the main aircraft that I've filmed, and we're going to be seeing those in just a moment. But just before that, as I said, this is a one-handed job tonight. It really is quite difficult. So who are going to say hello to before we get into the next highlights? Wayne Mosley, Somil is also with us. Julie Rotherham, hey, it's our Super Julie. How are you, my dears? Bulldog 617 Squadron, also Robert Brunn. Who else have we got? We got Dan Reeves, Shane Smith, Somil's with us, and I'm going through the list one-handed as I drop the I told you it's difficult one-handed. You want to try this? Who else have we got? Colin Hill is with us tonight. Sean, hello, Sean Coles, Gary Lockton, and Dick McVitie. I do. Hello to you, my boy. Radio Nigel, and lots more folks there. Dawn E, hello, good to see you. Helen Ward, and Claire Lee, Mel Craig, and okay, I think I've got to the top of the list. Thank you very much. Keep the messages coming in. Love to see them, even if I don't get a chance tonight to read them all out, because it's going to be one of those difficult shows, because I'm stood here holding on to this. At least the kit's not getting wet now. But you can hear the rain coming down on the mic. Yeah, definitely. Having a look round. Okay. Do you know what? I'm getting out of breath. For anybody who's just joined us, just before we went into the last few clips, I was telling you all about the great news. Midlands Air Festival. Get your tickets. It's going to be a sellout. It's the very beginning of June. First weekend in June. Friday, Saturday, Sunday. And on the Sunday, they've got the fantastic Saab Draken. Can't wait to see a display of that again. And probably If I do a live tomorrow night from the studio, I will go through lots of the other aircraft that are going to be at the Midlands Air Festival. But it may be a recorded show tomorrow night, but we'll still have the chat room and all that good stuff, because a Friday isn't a Friday without a bit of Stu Bear in the chair. Okay, let's get back to it. Back into the videos and the highlights from Mildenhall on this Thursday, the 27th of April, and it's turning wetter and wetter. Here we go. And we'll be back with more action from highlights of today in just a couple of moments. But oh, beautiful. Do you know that shot of that Boeing 747 jumbo jet Atlas Air? Beautiful. It's just a stunning aircraft. There's just something about the jumbo, it just is wonderful. And we've also got the departure shot of that coming up just a little bit later. You can certainly hear the rain coming down right now on Dave's brolly that is linked to me, so thank you very much there, Dave. And just going through, so yeah, we said hello to Shane Smith, Dan Rees, and who else? Anybody else quickly join us? Somebody there just missed. Webtin, hello, and Wayne Mosley, hi all, and hello to Airshow World. Thank you very much. That's where you're watching right now. You were Stu Bear right here on Airshow World. Don't forget, tomorrow night it's the as always, it's the 60-minute show, the fastest aviation show on YouTube. You better not miss it, between 7 and 8 o'clock. And as I said earlier, I'm not sure if it's a recorded show or whether we're going to be live, but hey, whichever way, we've got a show for you every Friday night between 7 and 8 o'clock. And what else have we got to tell you? We have got to keep on reminding you at the top of the, you can see it right now, it's pinned to the top. Please subscribe to the brand new channel Stu Bears. Well, it's actually called Traveling Bear, but I had the Stu Bear bit at the end for you, so you know who it's all about. And we've got some great features coming up for you. We've got to be really busy editing and all the rest of it. Basically, it's about telling you about great places where you can go, especially say in mainly to do with motorhomes and camping as well. We like to be nice and camp on here. You can't beat it. Oh, is that right, Julie? All right, we're going to get back to the action, and we're just about to, as we left it, we saw the Boeing 747 jumbo jet. It came in, and right now we're going to get back and see this KC-135. And don't forget, we've got that WC-135 coming up, and very nice indeed. In fact, I tell you what, there is so many, they call them white tops, there's so many here at the moment. You'd think this is their permanent base. I think we've probably got about 4 now, maybe 5. Lose count. They've been coming in like nobody's business, like buses. Anyway, it's been a good day today, so let's get back into it, into the chocolate box of videos right on the camera. Let's go in there right now. If anything comes through, we'll hit the live again straight away, but keep the messages coming and I'll say hello on the next over. Mr. Bear, roll it now. I'm back with you live as the rain keeps on coming down right here at Mildenhall. And very quickly, going back into the chat, I just saw Carl. Hello, Carl. Nice to see you, my boy. Lovely to meet you. And I was talking to him a little bit earlier, and he says, "Hi, Stu Bear. It's Carl. Was talking to you on the trailer with my boys. They haven't stopped saying, Dad, you need to watch the man on YouTube." Hey, well, thank you very much. Hey, kids, thank you for making sure your dad knows that the bear is in town. And that's what it's all about. And thank you for subscribing and, hey, watching it. Show World, you better believe it, because we've got a show tomorrow night. Do not miss it. The Friday night show every Friday. Make a date, don't you dare miss it. It's the fastest aviation show on YouTube. Of course, it's got to be with my good self Stu Bear on Air Show World. Friday night between 7 and 8 o'clock. I can hear some sound, but it's just a car. Sorry, every time I'm here and I suddenly, I don't know what it is about aviation people. If they hear something that thinks a plane, it's like, oh, eyes to the skies or whatever. But for me, I've just been hoping we could bring you the Ospreys, but they have not flown this week. We got a few last Friday on the Friday show, fortunately, but I was hoping to bring you the evening ones, but they're busy obviously doing what they're trained to do, and down in Africa, I believe that's where they are. You can see just one still just on the pan. That's been there all week. Another one did come in yesterday around about lunchtime, but that is hiding around the back. Who knows, there could be more hiding around there, but I don't think we're going to get any evening flying tonight. And I'm not going to be here too long tonight. The schedule was to go live at 6 o'clock tonight, but because of this heavy rain that's coming in, obviously, and I'm sure you understand, that's why we've hit the button to go live and show you what we've had. And of course, we managed to see a couple of planes live. You saw that C-17 taking off, and also we just had that KC-135 Hobo coming in live. So keep the messages coming in. Great to see you. Great to know how the devil you're doing. We've got Maria Lane. She just quickly popped in and says, "Hey, good evening, Stu." A very good evening to you, Maria Lane. Lovely to see you. And while we were watching the last video, an F-15 went directly over the top of us into Lakenheath. Right, let's get back to it. And I think on this one, we're probably going to see the Jumbo take off. We saw it coming in just a little bit early on the video. So keep the messages coming. But most importantly of all, if you haven't already subscribed to Travelling Bear, the link is either under this video or it's at the top where you can see it's pinned, all right? Because I do aviation stuff on there as well, but it's more documentary, it's styly that we're going to be doing on there. So I hope you're going to enjoy that. We're going to take you on a trip all around Europe and all that good stuff coming up very soon. But right now, let's get in to the chocolate box of videos. Hit it, my boy. Let's get in there one more time. Wham bam, thank you ma'am. Back in the live part of the show right here, and listen to it. That is not me eating a packet of crisps, I can tell you, or trying to sneak sweeties out of my pocket. That is the rain coming down, and Dave has lent me his big brolly, which I'm standing holding that at the same time holding the phone so I can read your chat messages. So it is rather tricky and difficult, so it's going to be short and sweet. That reminds me of somebody. I wonder whom. Lots of people it could be, but hey, thanks so much for popping on today. We've gone live early because the weather radar is saying we've got some nasty weather coming our way. Well, it's bad enough as it is at the moment. The wind's picking up. Actually, it's been pretty breezy for most of the day with the wind coming directly down the runway. You could probably hear the microphones picking it up on the some of those videos a little bit earlier. Oh boy, can you hear? Wow. Talking about the wind, a massive gust of wind just then, and blowing me all over the place. Boy, what else have we got to tell you? For anybody just arriving on the show because you're expecting it to start at 6 o'clock, the great aviation news really for aviation enthusiasts who like their fast jets, we have got a fantastic lineup. It's getting better and better every single day. I'm talking about the Midlands Air Festival, and Stu Bear will be there doing the official filming. Really looking forward to that, to get in Airshow World some really great footage. But they got in touch today and said, hey Stu, guess what we've got flying? And it's going to do a full, well, not a full display because there's various reasons to do with the Civil Aviation Authority, but it is doing a display, and that is get it out, that is the Draken, the Saab Draken from the Swedish historic flight. We haven't seen that. We've seen it at Fairford last year. It came in with also the Vigan as well. And what else did it come in with? Just lost my mind. But it couldn't display. But they've allowed it to display at the Midlands Air Festival. If you've never been to that, it is an event it's just second to none. It's brilliant. It's got something for everybody. And you've got your hot air balloons. On the Friday, hey, you could see action from 5:30 in the morning right the way through till about 11 o'clock at night, because they have this amazing firework display. They have the night glow. They have the this year, believe it or not, I said on my advert when I first did it, they've got 100 hot air balloons. We skipped that. I had to redo it because they haven't got 100 at all, unfortunately. They haven't got 100 hot air balloons. No. They've got 200. Can you believe it? And a lot of those, I can't remember how many, but a lot of them are these special shapes. And they're just incredible. It's a sight that you just will not... I mean, if you took the kids there, they would just be amazed by it all. But... they do go up early in the morning, but also if the weather conditions allow, they'll be going up later in the day as well, probably about 5 o'clock, something like that. But the great thing to see is the night glow, and I'll be showing hopefully some of that tomorrow night on the Stu Bear's show between 7 and 8 o'clock. So certainly please join us for that. It's the usual Friday night malarkey, the fastest aviation show on YouTube. Make a date, don't be late. 7 o'clock tomorrow night. Right, last look at the chat room. Hey, you wonderful people, how are you? Great to see. Great to have your company tonight, even though it's hammer time with the rain. We've got a couple of things, one more thing I think to show you. In fact, if I look behind me, can we get this? I don't know if we'll be able to find this for you in the sky. Let's give it a go. High up in the sky, in the murk up there. You won't believe how I'm doing this. It's all one-handed, so we're not getting the shots like we normally would, but there we go. Just going into Laken Heath now. You've got your F-15. And there's another one behind me, but I'm holding an umbrella and it's so difficult. I'm a one-man band, but you can hear it going over the top right now. For everybody in the chat, if you haven't already done so, the massive big favour is we need you to help. So tell your friends, tell your neighbours, help Stu Bear with this brand new channel. It's called Travelling Bear. The link is either under the video, you might have to click on more, click on that, subscribe. I need to get it to 1,000 before we head off to France to do the travelling videos, should I say. But there's some great videos already on there. If you're into motor racing, there's loads of motor racing stuff as well. Certainly see those pretty soon, because they may have to be removed when we get to 1,000, because I may get in a bit of trouble. But there's some brilliant motor racing stuff on there. But also all the latest Travelling Bear videos, especially that Alconbury one that we did. And there's a feature on there as well that moves on from the Alconbury one that tells you all about where I'm right now at Johns Field. So have a look, please subscribe, and let's get to that 1,000 as soon as possible. We've shot up big time since I've even been here in 7 days. I think we've gone up by about 100 plus 150 new subscribers. So that is absolutely amazing for a new channel. I think we're up to around about 650. So please keep on supporting, keep on watching, and let's get Travelling Bear right up there, as well as Airshow World. Thank you very much, everybody. We're going to have one more quick jaunt into the camera, and we're going to might find some ospreys. Just before that though, I'm going to show you my favorite shot of the last 7 days from down here. It's going to be a bit of a struggle, bit of a fiddle to find it, but we had the E3 Sentry, the AWACS, the one from Luxembourg, yeah, LX. We will show you that because one of the passes were just amazing. Hopefully I can find it for you, but if not, we'll have a quick look at some ospreys. All right, but let's get in for the last time. Okay, let's find those videos. Let's go. That has got to be my favourite shot. Absolutely love it. And no doubt I'll be showing that a few more times. Going just directly straight down the runway. Not doing a touch and go, but keeping it really, really low. And, you know, there may be, I can hear, let me go quiet. Apart from the rain, I can also hear possibly a Hercules powered up. I'm not 100% sure, but there possibly is. But we're not going to be staying on air very much longer. But I do really appreciate you all joining me. What I will show you before we go is some ospreys, because we haven't seen much of those apart from last Friday, or was it Thursday? Whatever. Hey. days don't mean anything when you're down here. I will be back down at Mildenhall from around about the 16th of May. So fingers crossed, please let the weather get better. Come on, Lord above, give us some decent weather. It is just ridiculous at the moment. It's been the coldest, crazy rainy spell we've had. So hey, if we get good weather this summer, you know, down at Fairford, don't say it's too hot. Oh, I don't like the heat. Come on, think about what it's like at the moment when you're freezing your fingers off. I was going to say something else, but it's a family show. I'm not going to mention something to do with KP. Right, let's get to some videos from last week very, very quickly. Okay, see if I can find the ospreys. Let's get in there. Let's rock and roll right now. There you have it, some great footage. Well, I shouldn't say that, should I? No, that's very wrong of me. But it was, what I meant to say was great to see the Osprey, because we haven't seen much of that over this week at all. But that was filmed, I think, last Thursday or Friday. Who knows, the days for me are just they just roll into one. But I do know it's Thursday today, and the whole point of today was going live and showing you the highlights of most of the aircraft that actually flew at here at Mildenhall today. Sorry, I'm just thinking of other things at the moment. What have we got to tell you is that tomorrow night, don't forget, join us for the Fastest Aviation Show on YouTube. That is Stu Bears live between 7 and 8 o'clock. I think hopefully we'll be live. It just all depends on timings, whether I get back in time to excuse me, tomorrow night, because I'm leaving Mildenhall tomorrow, and I'll be back in the back at base tomorrow. I'm looking around. I had a quick look on the radar. I don't think we've got anything else coming in, but at least we saw a couple of aircraft actually live to bring you those, but showing you those highlights. One more item to quickly show you, and let's have a look. Anybody else? Excuse me, I need to say hi to Richard Staff has joined us, Bulldog 617 Squadron as well, and Mark Webber, Webster, Dickie McVitie, Julie Rotherham, and all the rest of you wonderful people. You're the best. And Carl, great to meet you as well. And John is possibly watching this as well, so hi to you. Really nice guy, talking to him. And he's got to send us some videos from, I won't say any more than that at the moment, but he's got some great videos coming our way. Last night, there was nothing flying at all. So frustrating, because I would have loved to have been able to have gone live for you last night, and got aircraft coming through. What you're going to see right now, just have a quick look at this sunset from last night. And Gary, you're going to love that. Gary sent me a picture last night, and Gary, have a look at this, my boy. This is a sunset and a half. Have a look right now, if I can find it, that is. Let's absolutely stunning. I'm sure you'll agree that it was an amazing sunset, and I loved it. Hey, it's been a great week down here at Mildenhall yet again. Really loved it. I'll be back here in a couple of weeks' time. Please let the weather get better in between now and then, though. Hey, we've got this Shuttleworth Air Show, which comes up a week on Sunday, so looking forward to that. Have yourself a great bank holiday weekend, as it is here in the United Kingdom, wherever you are in the world. Thank you so much for joining us. Thanks for all the messages into the chat room. Absolutely love reading them. You're superstars, every one of you. Thank you to all the people that have already subscribed to Travelling Bear, my new YouTube venture. If you haven't already, you know what I'm going to say. There it is. It's either under the video where you have to click on more, click on that, takes you to Travelling Bear. Please subscribe, help us get to that 1,000. That's the first landmark. Or you can see it, it's at the top. of this chat room right now. If you're watching this on another system like your TV or whatever, just do a search for Travelling Bear, and I think it's something like Travelling Bear 231, something like that, or I don't know. You'll know. Hey, it's got the Stu Bear doing the bit. Until next time, thank you very much. Hopefully we'll see you tomorrow night. Join us. Hey, join the bear. Sit down, relax, have a cup of tea from the Kent and Sussex Tea and Coffee Company, because we give you 15% off every single order. Just use the code of Airshow. It's all uppercase, AIRSHOW. Kent and Sussex Tea and Coffee Company. Check them out. It's under the video right now. Until next time, thank you. Guess what? It's dried up here. It's not raining anymore, but I don't think there's anything flying. If it did stop raining, and it didn't rain tonight, and we had lots of planes in the sky, which is going to be a miracle if it happened, I would go live. So you never know. Make sure you subscribe and always hit the bell icon so you know when the bear is about, when the bear's in town, going live. Thank you so much for this short but sweet, and we'll see you very, very soon. Thank you, everybody. Have yourself a great rest of your Thursday evening. From myself, Stu Bear, right here on Airshow World. You take care. Love you to bits. Bye-bye now.